some topics that we about to get into. That it was a couple I put in my phone the other day. I was driving. I was having a high thought, but didn't smoke.
Nah, you get those.
And,
Get those for sure.
I'm starting
I
to
don't know
think
what that's
that all these self-help / like relationship podcasts that people talk about just really point out to me it comes from dysfunctional homes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Like,
That's the number one thing.
when I think about it, because it's our generation, like, that's doing all this self-help / like relationship pods and all this stuff, and it just point out to me, like, just listen to the way people get on the internet and talk. And then also the night we went out, when Alicia and them, the way a couple of my homeboys was talking in the car too, like, and they drunk. It was like,
It's fresh off a red pill. They just popped.
Yes.
It was like popped the red
it was
pill
like-
when they pulled up.
Yeah.
I'm just like driving,
They said
but
today,
like I've
today.
heard the red pill talk being talked in real life,
yeah.
and it's just like this was never like talked about that heavily, like growing up.
I'm like, do you think they like engage in red pill like content now or whatever?
I don't even think it's necessarily that they might, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's necessarily that they engage in the talk.
Mm.
It's just the fact that like it's just like niggas don't know how to take their L's and just keep it moving.
True.
Is what it's
No.
showing me. And it's like you take a
Hold
L.
it, hold
Now
it.
I'm about to go make a whole relationship pod bashing women, tell you how men are gonna be, or I'm about to go on this self-love journey to find myself, but really you just out here fucking. And like
Preach.
you trying to tell people how they should think and how they should feel, and it just makes me think like y'all parents went wrong in your life, because I chalk a lot of this up to like the way I am to my parents, the way that they raised me, the morals and stuff that they put. Like I could take an L and keep it moving. It's like
Mhm.
I could just accept the fact like, damn, I took an L on that
Mhm.
and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Like yeah, some of the stuff the red pill dudes say, like it might be
Yeah, they got some
true with
points.
dude. They got some points. But to sit here and like try to actually spew that at women in real life is just like, ugh.
Wild.
Yeah, it's almost they kind of treat it like their religion in a sense where they just try to like force it on you. They're like the Jehovah's Witness knocking at your door.
Yeah.
Like,
And when you
listen to me.
Mhm.
Like,
It's not. It's just like.
They
That's
taking
funny,
that,
man.
they supposed to leave that shit where it's at.
But
You
it's
can apply some shit to your life if that's what you're gonna do. But that you don't be out here hitting them with it.
Yeah, like
nigga, if you try to get them, you out here doing.
Like,
you
show it through your
way to
actions.
Go about this.
you even got to show it through your
Yeah,
actions.
nigga,
But
what
like,
we talk about here?
yeah, I'm not saying show all this red pill shit through your actions.
You took
I'm
a
not
L.
saying that.
you took an L, so now you like being blatantly disrespectful, but you try to say no disrespect right before saying it. But then you like
No
you're like,
disrespect.
no disrespect.
Oh my god.
But bitches out here really thinking they tens because niggas in their inbox heavily. But really, a nigga like me come around, I'ma tell you, you a 6 in real life.
I have PTSD.
And like, it's like,
That's the type of time they want.
yeah.
Oh my
Nah, them
God.
niggas definitely watch it. There ain't no if buts. Or
Oh, you
Them
really-
niggas watch
But it's like, it's like
watch.
when shit gets said like that out loud, it's just like, bro, first off, that don't need to be said out loud. We
Unless she
know.
on some arrogant shit, you trying to check her. But other than that, bro,
Dog,
But no, it's not
What
even
are
that.
you trying to check her for at this
It's not,
point?
and I'm not talking about.
Some people ain't
I'm
gonna
not talking
let
about
shit
the dudes
slide.
from the other night. I'm just
Nah.
saying.
Take
in
your
gen-
metaphorical L.
I've heard dudes say stuff like this in real life,
Absolutely.
and it's just like the chick's not even on arrogant shit, but because you got turned down, you feel like she's on arrogant
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
So now you gotta, because your ego is hurt off that, you gotta
you gotta make up for it.
you gotta try to flip it on her
Mhm.
and all this shit. It's like, bro, it's not that deep. First of all.
Yeah, I think you
Secondly-
go ahead about your business.
Secondly, all dudes know women egos are inflated by how many dudes are trying to fuck. That's a given.
Yeah,
If hella chicks was throwing themselves at dudes like that, dudes' egos would be
I'm sorry?
inflated.
that's what my ego the way it is.
I thought I was
Alicia?
just make sure my mic is on.
You have a
Can you
You have
repeat
anything to say
that?
to
I
that?
just want to.
I'm just saying.
confirm that I heard what I heard.
If dudes was getting hit on as much as women's getting hit on, dudes' ego would be inflated too.
Yeah,
No,
that's what my ego
I feel
inflated.
more
That's what
confident
it is.
when women hit on me or compliment me. Like a man hitting on me means nothing to me. You might as well just say, I
mean,
hope
not
you have a
any-
good day.
So
Yeah.
wait, I feel like you just alluded to it because it occurs a lot. For
Yeah,
you.
it's watered down.
Yeah, it's like,
When a woman compliments you, she actually looking at your outfit
She like,
and all that extra.
She
oh
really-
girl,
She
you
see
got
the shit
you
you
got
really
this
need.
on.
She's giving
The
it.
lashes is giving like
Yeah.
you know.
It's just the hair.
They start
She
going on
should.
that whole tangent.
I start
Yeah.
tearing up and shit. Like, thank you, girl.
Needed
I
to
needed
say-
that.
like you didn't get it 10 other times that day. Like
Meanwhile, guys are like, I would literally walk on the ground that you walk on. I will actually, I'll pick you up so you don't have to walk on the ground. Whatever you want. And I'm like,
Shit.
okay.
Well, nowadays
Thanks.
you don't even know that shit. The women be trying to holler at you too.
Hey, I'm
But my
trying to holler.
My thing is, do y'all think it's because of dysfunctional family like that? Men weren't taught how to be men for real by fathers because so many
Yeah.
dudes grew up without fathers, and women weren't taught how to be women because they moms either wasn't in their life or their mom was moving like a little kid still, raising them.
Not only that,
And
I
they
think it's
haven't
our
done either, probably.
generation. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. Like, I feel like our generation is just so like, I don't even know what the word washed. I guess that's in a sense because like people be like, it's like not cool to have feelings or not cool to hit on the opposite sex fully. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is like a mind game or like a power trip.
mhm.
Like, why can't you just be two people vibing and enjoying each other?
Because
Like back in the day when people actually like hit on each other, you know, at the bar and stuff. Like, hey, how are you? Oh, she's hot. Go over there and talk to her. You know, like just
Mhm.
typical.
Because misery loves company.
Yeah,
A
it's
lot,
easier.
A lot of people experience heartbreak or experience being turned down. So when they see other people going through that and they be on the internet complaining, they agree with it. Hell yeah, I agree. I feel you, bro.
Fuck them
Like,
bitches.
Hell yeah. A lot of times, dudes haven't even been burned by women. They just see other dudes going through hell, so then they project it
Yes.
onto all women. Say all women
Yeah.
are like this.
And then they ain't even get a chance to get burned by a woman.
They just assuming off what they seen. bro.
They really don't even
Like,
know
is it
a
like
woman for real.
you could take experiences from other people and be like, okay, this happened to him. Bet I'm gonna apply that to my life
Mhm.
and funk and move accordingly through that and watch how you gonna be. Some dudes walk around trying to say, oh, like they'll hit on a chick and be like, yeah, I'm really fucking with her. I feel her. Then she'll turn them down. Now all of a sudden, man, all these bitches gold diggers. She's want me for my money and blah blah blah. It's like,
Oh, you was ugly anyway.
come
So
on,
it's like, come on, bro.
same.
Probably did, but hey, you knew what it was.
I think
I
def-
looked at it. Nigga, you be knowing what it is. You know what it is.
Mine are like, you ugly.
And it's cool.
I stand on it.
Bro,
You be ugly,
if a
you
nigga
look
if a
what it
nigga ever
called.
gotta tell anybody like, man, you know what it is.
you
I
don't.
can't take you serious, bro. Man, like
You know
fuck
what
that
it
nigga,
is.
man.
It's
You
some
know what it is.
bullshit.
What is it?
No, I don't.
Some bullshit.
Exactly.
Clay,
What
you're
scenario
the
is that
type
being
to be like,
used?
what are you saying?
like hitting on a girl, dude saying that.
You know what it is, bro.
Take a sip of that drink.
You know what it is. Niggas know about me. like what niggas, bro? like I
Who are these
I know
niggas?
exactly.
Or ask. They always bring somebody up who's not there.
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I was
They be like, yeah, ask my boy Don. He know what I'm talking about. Like, he be like, Don's not
And Don be
here.
looking at you confused too. Like all right,
What are
Don's
we
at
talking
home with
about?
his wife.
Yeah, like
we gotta
Oh,
stop.
no.
We gotta stop letting the blind lead the blind.
Blind gotta lead the blind right now though,
No,
because they need to understand that they blind.
no, because the blind at least they touching and feeling. They know what's up out here. These niggas blind and think that they can lead other niggas. Like
Gotta be blind.
it
though.
goes back to the fresh and fit dudes. It goes back to them because they trying to say it's not about the money.
It ain't. They were saving lives out here.
My nigga.
Saving lives out here. Man.
if it wasn't about the money, you would still be
They were
uploading the stuff to
saving
YouTube,
lives.
it was about.
They probably
saving
still
them.
gonna be uploading.
not to YouTube.
It's about
No,
enlightening
they
the
can still
youth,
upload
man.
To YouTube.
They
saying
can, but
it's
they
just
not.
Yeah.
So if it's not about the
Oh,
money,
they said they're not.
They said it. They said it in the whole breakdown and
Oh,
everything.
well, I
like
didn't watch the
no,
breakdown. I
we
just
did it,
seen Myron
like-
get up.
like
crying,
it's not about the
walking away.
money with
No,
those
no.
guys.
Clay, you don't understand.
We enjoyed
bro.
saving lives. It's not about the money.
Bro, you don't
They on
understand.
Rumble still though. They on all the
Yeah,
Rumble.
man. They saving lives over there, bro. They are enlightening the
All
future
Rumble
generation
get
of
saved,
men
man.
I just
to
wanna
be
thank-
more
I
masculine,
got a
dog.
question. I got a question for all these dudes. They saving.
Who Who are these niggas?
That's what I want to know. Like, have they actually helped people? I guarantee they probably have actually motivated some people to get
I
turn their
know,
life
they got
around.
some
Stuff.
niggas-
I hope so.
Yes.
With all that, not all that, but with like any type of like fame or any kind of negativity, I hope there was a little positivity that they brought to someone's life.
No, they did.
I'm pretty sure they did.
Because yeah, they did.
Yeah, like,
it's like, give me
They-
one
the
example.
actual fans of
they
them.
did. They
Use it
did.
in a sentence.
No, we just helping because they was on their women bashing shit, but they did have their little spots where they was trying to just without the women because they did with the women and
Yeah.
without the women.
Yeah, they would do like 2
so
shows
they had
a
their
day.
little thing. Yeah, because they was hustling. Them
2
niggas was
shows a
hustling.
day.
They do one in
Yeah.
the daytime, do one
Hustling.
at
They was
night with the
hustling.
women.
Your ego must be through the roof.
But I mean, like, I guarantee the one that would blow up more was the one with the women on there.
Yeah, no,
They
for
bash
Yeah,
them,
hell
talk
Views
crazy.
vastly high.
But I guarantee they actually have helped some dudes. It's just y'all like it's just y'all faked it as far as y'all could, and now like it's being taken away, and y'all trying. What happened to this bravado that y'all were saying that y'all men must hold at all times and can't let the world see? You literally started crying on camera, which is a valid reason to cry on camera. Y'all losing like a good 200 to 300,000 a month. Y'all lost that, so that's a good reason to cry on camera. But the image y'all put out of yourself is that y'all gotta be stoic at all times. Y'all don't cry in front of y'all women or in front of other people. Y'all put this image out. Y'all not holding yourself to that same standard.
Yeah, especially when it's your own. It's because of your own actions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you don't
It's
live
self-
this
you
life,
got
quit
accountability.
faking
You
it.
got to take accountability for that.
You can preach that message, but at the same time, like,
Oh, no, it's different
Not-
when it hit the
not try to live
pockets.
it.
When
Well,
they tap them pockets and just frisk you for all this shit. Like,
Yeah, I
hold
mean,
on, you leave me with
that
$20.
really- that really shake you, man.
$20.
You gotta start.
my thing is, if
Thinking
y'all
a
got
little
a whole,
different.
if y'all got a whole team of people that y'all supporting, why y'all moving that reckless? That many people rely on y'all for living. Why would y'all?
They bought into it. They was with the shits.
But then also too, it goes to show how hypocritical dudes are, because they'll donate to them like $100. Be like, call that chick on there a bitch, the chick with the blonde hair a bitch, and then go subscribe to their
Yeah.
OnlyFans. Those chicks
That's
only.
showing love.
Those
They
chicks
showing love on both
OnlyFans.
sides.
Those
Everybody
chicks
gets some
OnlyFans.
love.
Everybody
That's
gets some
crazy. That's crazy.
Those chicks OnlyFans will grow after leaving their show.
10,
Oh, no, they had a
25K.
couple little things on
I-
there for sure.
I heard.
I used to watch that shit for a second, but it's
got repetitive.
It's repetitive as hell.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I can't watch this if it's gonna be the same thing every time I watch this bitch.
That's a
I'm
crazy
good.
thing to me. Like,
I know what you about to say. If I know what you about to say,
No,
I'm
not that.
finna sit there and watch the show.
that's not even. That's crazy to me that one, people will watch that stuff religiously. Like, y'all don't get tired of that. And secondly, the fact that they would do the same show every night with this many different women coming in all the time.
Man, that's a task.
Like, how would y'all? I mean, I get it, the money, but damn, bro, like y'all ain't got no other talking points.
Man, listen, this bringing in the cheese.
That's what people's
the
watching.
Same
That's what the
talking
people came
points.
for.
But when you find a niche,
For 3 years in a
sometimes
for 3 years running,
They were 3 years long.
They didn't even feel that long.
They
God
popped
damn.
up in COVID.
Yeah, 2020 is when they popped up.
Oh, my
And they been
God.
getting
3
off.
years.
The same type of conversations every night for 3 years.
Dang.
Yep.
Like, bruh.
Casey, you good, bro?
That's what I'm
it's-
saying. They
it's
ain't
a
run out of
dead
women,
time.
though. The women
Uh.
kept coming on there, too.
That's
yeah,
a-
they wanted a little taste of the fame.
because they
Yeah.
knew they knew the OnlyFans was gonna
That
blow
was
up.
I need that
promotion.
clout, baby.
Because these women, I guarantee these women was talking. And after they be like, yo, like, how was your experience on there? Like, oh, they was terrible. But I got this many people to like subscribe to my shit afterwards. Oh, bet. I'm
Mhm.
on it. I'm on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that shit went.
Bring it back to your main question about, like, do you think it's dysfunctional families?
Oh, shit, I forgot what else we was talking about.
The only reason I
I was
remember,
like, oh,
because
shit.
I didn't even
No, I
I didn't get my
remember.
answer.
I just went on a tangent there, but I remember
Oh,
that's
no,
what
shit.
it
He
was.
was bringing his point right at time.
No,
Yeah.
no. So I definitely think it has a strong part to do with it, and it definitely affects both sides because the value system becomes deteriorated, and the things that we should hold in higher regard, like relationships with family, trying to build like strong foundational relationships with friends, trying to build yourself up in business. It gets replaced by thirst for clout, trying to, I don't even know. There's so many different things that it just, like, it creates different problems that people don't realize is problems because they're just so thirsty to make it. I don't know. I feel like the American dream definitely plays a part in that too. Like your desire to find some salvation in, like, I'm gonna get a home, a car, I'm gonna do this and that, and then what you see on social media. Now that I finally have that, it's not enough because I see somebody else with the next thing. No, now I want that, and there's nothing. It is just perpetual, and it just makes people more sad and depressed, and like resentful of what they can't have.
I think niggas is just selfish. I think we're probably the most selfish generation.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely-
that's true.
I agree with that.
I think that's what it sums up to, is that we're the most selfish. We feel entitled to, and whatever if we want it, we feel entitled to it. Like, I want that. I got the money for it. It's like, don't matter. I'm not willing to give this to you. Now I'm about to cancel you, or like I'm about to pull out my phone and try to drag your name through the mud because you did something to me that I feel offended by. And because I didn't get my way, I won't say feel offended by, because I didn't get my way, I'm about to try to slander you. Then when the truth comes out, I'm about to try to spin it. Y'all don't know what I've been through, all the trauma in my life. Like, nigga, he just told you no.
Trauma.
Fuck your trauma.
There's
Like-
Yeah, motherfucking trauma.
there's so much that just stems from lack of willing to take accountability. It just spreads out into so many other things that you do, and you can't become accountable for anything.
You preaching for that.
If you
Accountability is a big one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
if you haven't been held
But that
accountable,
could come
of
from
your
your parents, though.
if you've
Like-
never been
That's
held
true.
accountable growing up throughout your life, when you become an adult, nigga, you not about to take accountability for shit in
Yeah.
general. Like, you was never held
Yeah.
accountable, even though your parents knew you was out here doing the shit that you being accused of. They never held you accountable for it. So now that you
Absolutely.
grown, I'm about to still get away with it.
Yep.
Nigga, I would rather die before I admit that I did this. That's how people feel. I'd rather
Preach.
die before I let you feel like you got the one up on me.
Mhm.
Hell, when people get in a relationship, I'm
Such a
looking out for
competition.
me and myself.
In a whole ass relationship. That's crazy to me.
Like, yeah, that don't make no sense.
I'm looking out for me.
I'm gonna look out for me. I'm gonna do the most for me, but I expect you to do the most for me as
And
well.
be here. Yeah.
If you don't do the most for me, we got issues. This relationship is about me, then us, then you.
Mm-hmm.
Josh, put that in your Hinge bio. I'm looking out for me, and you looking out for me too.
cap.
That's
be
kind of
good.
fire.
That
I ain't
would.
gonna lie.
This loyalty.